Hello, this is Mr. Dark Mayor here to tell you about Thrash metal albums. I'll probably do like one, two, or three videos about this. It depends for it, but I'll go from like what albums that be much more interesting for you to listen to. Like I'll pick of like the best albums at best. Even like for the band, which I did a band about a few weeks ago, which I done that. Like the bands, I'll probably go from the big four to the new wave. Starting off like from big four down to like the German big four. Okay? Okay. For Metallica, there's Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, and Injustice for All. The best one, and I mean the best one, is Ride the Lightning. Kill 'Em All is an awesome album, and Justice for All is a great album, especially where it has no bass. Master of Puppets is a fan favorite, but Ride the Lightning is a really good one because songs like the iconic For Whom the Bell Tolls. Then there's other songs like Creeping Death, Fade to Black, and of course the title track 2. It's a good album by far. It's a very good album. And I suggest like you should probably listen to that even more. Now for Slayer on the other hand, there's Show No Mercy, Hell Awaits, Rain Blood, South of Heaven, and Seasons in the Abyss. While Show No Mercy is a great one, Hell Awaits is an awesome one. Rain Blood is a fan favorite, and it's actually one of my favorites too. South of Heaven is an awesome album, and Seasons in the Abyss is my favorite. For two albums you might have to listen to is Rain and Blood and Seasons. Or pick any other Slayer album. Doesn't matter which one you might like. While for Show No Mercy has some songs too, like Die by the Sword, Antichrist, and so like some other songs too. Hell Waits, there's songs like Hell Waits, and some other songs. Rain Blood, there's Angel Death, Criminally Insane, Postmortem, and of course Rain Blood. Songs like Jesus Saves and Temptation 2 and Altar of Sacrifice. For South of Heaven, the only ones I listened to was South of Heaven and Beyond the Crooked Cross. I believe that's the name of that song. For Seasons in the Abyss, there's there's Forest Symbol, there's Skeleton Society, Blood Red, Expendable Youth, Dead Skin Mask, Skeleton Society, and the title track. For Megadeth, there's Killing Is My Business, and Business is Good, Peace Sells, but Who's Buying, So Far So Good, So What, and of course, Rust in Peace. However, I'm just including the classic albums, like the Thrash albums, before they start to change their sound. I'm not including the Black album from Metallica. It's more like a heavy metal album rather than a thrash metal album. For Killing Is My Business, the only one I listened to was called Mechanics. For Peace Sells, Wake Up Dead, and Peace Sells. It's a good album. is actually one album that I enjoy. So far, so good. So what? Hook on Mouth and In My Darkest Hour. As for Rust in Peace, let's see. Holy Wars, Hangar 18, Tornado Souls, Five Magics, and Rust in Peace Players. The albums you might listen to is Peace Sells and Rust in Peace. For Anthrax, though, Fistful of Metal, Brain Disease, Among the Living, State Before Ya, and of course, Persistence of Time. I happen to listening songs off from a Fistful of Metal. Well, besides like a few songs off of that compilation album. For Brain Disease, the song Madhouse. But Among the Living is a fan favorite due to songs like Condamash, I Am the Law, and Indians. There's a song titled to that. There's a song titled to the Anthrax song. Search for that on YouTube. I know you will. Because for this one, Joey Belladonna is half Native American and half Italian. So search it up if you will. Or State Before Ya, Be All End All, even Antisocial. For Persistence of Time, Got the Time. That's pretty much it. For like the other big four, Exodus, Bond My Blood, Pleasures of the Flesh, Fabulous Disaster, and of course, Impact is Imminent. The best albums is Bond My Blood and Fabulous Disaster. Pleasures of the Flesh and Impact is good. I only listened to like one song, Pleasures of the Flesh, and I don't know what it was. Bond My Blood, I say Strike the Beast, and Then There Were None. Good songs. Now for one song, now for Fabulous Disaster, there's actually two songs. Like Toxic Waltz and the cover version of Lowrider by War. However, this one, it's really good. For Testament, there's a Legacy, New Order, Practice What You Preach, Souls of Black, and a Ritual. For Legacy, there's like a First Strike is Deadly, and a few other songs too, which you might like have to listen to. For New Order, their cover version Nobody's Fault by Aerosmith, and Into the Pit. Practice What You Preach, Title Track, and the Ballad. For Souls of Black, doesn't matter which one. As for Ritual, Electric Crown. Anyways, next one, off of the other song, Over the Wall, off from the Legacy album too. For Death Angel, there's like Ultraviolence, Frolic for the Park, and Act Free. One of my favorites off from the album is Simple. Let's just say one of the best ones off from that. Well, for Ultraviolence, there's Thrashers, and there's that one song that I've heard. Frolic Through the Park is actually a good one. However, I haven't listened to that album. For Now for Ultraviolent, so for Akia's Souls. For Act 3, let's just say for that one song, however, well, for Act 3, seemingly endless time, stagnant in a room with a view. The last one will be Overkill, and then I'll do like a part 2 of German Thrash stuff. For Overkill, there's Feel of Fire, Taking Over, Under Influence, Years of Decay, and Horoscope. I'll listen to a few songs off from Taking Over. It depends on which ones off from it. Or Filled with Fire, which I have to listen to like a few songs off from Filled with Fire. But for the Taking Over album, that depends. For Under Influence, I say Shred and Hello from Gutter. Okay, for like the old Taking Over album, Deny the Cross, Wrecking Crew, and Fear's Name, and Overkill 2. For Years of the KO, Elimination. Now for this one, for the best Death Angel album, Ultraviolence and Act 3. For Overkill, Under Influence, and Years of Decay. This one might have to do, and I'll probably do a part 2 of part 2 of Thrash metal albums. Then I'll probably do like a part 3, and part 4 to do more Thrash metal albums. If you want more, subscribe to this video, comment, and like to this video too. I'm getting close to 100 subscribers. I'll probably do part 2 as a 100 subscriber video. So this is Mr. Darkmare, here to tell you, oh God, metal! Hello, this is Mr. Darkmare, here to tell you about some Thrash metal albums. Back then, I did like a Thrash metal albums off from for the Big Four, and especially the other Big Four. This is part 2 of the Thrash metal albums. Starting by with more American Thrash albums, and then maybe, just maybe, German Thrash, like the Big Four kind, you know. Okay, for Dark Angel, as for starters, Dark Angel, though, We Have Arrived, Darkness Descends, Leave Scars, and Time Does Not Heal. They only have like 4 albums worth. The best album by far that everyone likes is Darkness Descends. While We Have Arrived is good, Leave Scars is good, and Time Does Not Heal is middling. Darkness Descends is good because like Burn You to Sodom and the title track is really good songs off of that. For Nuclear Assault, though, there's Game Over, Survive, and Handle with Care. I could recommend Something Wicked, the 1993 album, even though that's not currently like a Thrash album. Well, that's like groove metal and stuff, but I actually love the title track to it. Something wicked this way comes. Game Over and Survival are really good albums, but my personal favorite is the Handle of Care because the song Critical Mass. While it has some other good songs too, my first song off from that is Critical Mass. Anyways, Forbidden's Twisted Form and, well, Forbidden Evil and Twisted Form. Yeah, my mistake. Forbidden Evil has some songs like Chalice of Blood and some other songs too. I wish I listened to a couple of those. I also listened to like Twisted Form's Title Track and Step by Step. Really great songs. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed so much for it. For Violent, so there's a Eternal Nightmare and Oppressing the Masses. I actually like the title track. Yes, I love some songs that have like title tracks. I also love the song Calling in the Corner. Eternal Nightmare, the Eternal Nightmare album, you can find it anywhere. It's a popular album by Violence. Oppressing the Masses is hard to find. It's hard to come by these days. Let's just say it goes up around $300 to $400 to find it on CD for first press. It's a rare album to come by. Anyways, there's Suicidal Tendencies. Like, I don't know what kind of albums it had, but I like To Count Revolution. It's a thrash metal album because I heard the song You Can't Bring Me Down. It started out as hardcore punk until they actually evolved into becoming like a crossover thrash band. So that's why they're included. Now there's Flotsam and Jetsam with albums like Doomsday for Deceiver and especially No Place for Disgrace. Really great albums. Enjoy it. Especially they're from Arizona along with two other bands, Atrophy, Violent by Nature, and Socialized Hate. I actually enjoyed Socialized Hate more than Violent by Nature by Atrophy. There's a reason why I actually enjoy it. It's because of some like albums, like for one, well, actually songs by Socialized Hate, like the title track and Beer Pong. Maybe some other songs too. Sacred Reich's Ignorant, American Way, and their EP album Surf Nicaragua. Two full-length albums are really good. I listened to a bunch of songs off of Ignorance. I only listened to one song off from American Way, which is the title track. That's just the American Way. I just love this song. Really great albums by far. Now, outside from those things, like off from the Bay Area, and some other ones too. Well, there are other bands like Evil Dead with the album Annihilation Civilization, in which that one is really, really good by far. And even a band called Heathen 2, which is from the Bay Area as well. Well, it's not outside the Bay Area, but Victims of Dissection is a good one. Zoetrope off from Chicago is a good one. Amnesty is a good album. Hallow's Eve, Tales of Terror, and Death and Insanity is some good ones. Death and Insanity, the only song I got heard was Lethal Tendencies. Oh, the fight. Time out of my what you going? Leave life behind. Lethal Tendencies. So again, Hallow's Eve is from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Then you got Exhorter, in which it has like albums like Slaughter in the Vatican and Law. I actually enjoy those albums. I only listen to like a few songs off of Slaughter in the Vatican, and it's really good. And there's Regal Mortis without Regal Mortis. I haven't listened to any single song off of them. I heard it's good. Those are the well, before I actually forget, there's one band called Toxic, which has albums like World Circus and Think This. I know some Thrashers, I know some ones that like Toxic more, well, like World Circus, but I actually enjoy Think This because of songs like Black and White, Spontaneous, and There's the Defense. Yeah, I like the falsetto singing. If I forget like any thrash, like American thrash metal band, like any American thrash metal band, put in the comments below, okay? Next one is German Big Four. And I'll do the rest of the German bands in part 3. The next ones is, first of all, is Creator. Albums like Endless Pain, Pleasure to Kill, Terrible Serenity, Extreme Aggression, and Coma of Souls. I'm glad I like the 3 albums like Violent Revolution, Enemy of God, and especially Phantom Antichrist, because those are some really good albums right there. Endless Pain is a great album to listen to, but Pleasure to Kill is for like a good start, including Extreme Aggression. Terrible Serenity has like a song called Toxic Trace. Pleasure to Kill has some songs. I listened to a couple of songs off of that, and I forgot the title tracks to it. And especially Coma of Souls with the song People Alive. Violent Revolution, I listened to a bunch of songs off of that. From Reconquering the Throne to Slave Machinery. There's a Patriarch, it's an instrumental intro for Violent Revolution. All in the Same Blood, Servant of Heaven, King of Hell, Second Awakening, Get a War, and Special Replicas of Life as well. And then there's Enemy of God, which I listened to the title track, Enemy of God. And there's Phantom Antichrist with a couple of songs like, like Mars Manta, even the title track, Unite in Hate, Defeat the Proud Broken, and especially Your Heaven, My Hell. And then there's World United, which is a single by Creator. I actually love that single. Up next is Sodom. Sodom has really good tracks like Agent Orange. Well, if I actually mention like some albums, well, I haven't listened to songs off from their debut album. actually, well, I haven't listened to like their debut album before it. However, I listened to like Persecution Mania because of songs like Nuclear Winter, and especially the debut is called Obsessed by Cruelty, and it's a good one. I also listen to like Persecution Mania, like Nuclear Winter and Bomb and Hoggle, especially the bonus tracks. Even Sodomy of Lust too. That's a really good track, which is off an EP album, Express Sodomy. And then there's the other bands like for one, however, there's actually one album called Agent Orange with songs like Agent Orange, Remember Fallen, Tyler Red, Incest, even August Plummet, Baptism of Fire, and their song cover of the band Tank called Don't Walk Away. And then there's Tapping the Vein with the song on One Step Over the Line, and especially M16 with songs like M16 and Napalm in the Morning. Better Off Dead is a good album, but I don't listen to that. Up next is Destruction, with albums like Infernal Overkill, Eternal Devastation, Release from Agony, and Crack the Brain. Equally EP albums like Sentence to Death and Mad Butcher. While Sentence to Death is a good EP, Mad Butcher only like 2 songs. The title track and their cover of the Plasmatic song, The Damned. I love that one. Infernal Overkill has some really good songs, but my personal favorite is Eternal Devastation. While Release of Agony is good, I actually forget like the song tracks off of that. Crack Brain is good, but it doesn't have Shamir on it. My favorite song off from Eternal Devastation is Curse the Gods. That's a good one. And then there's Tankard, in which I only gonna mention 3 albums. Zombie Attack, Zombie Attack, Chemical Evasion, and The Morning After. Which I haven't heard a song off from a Zombie Attack or Morning After. I just want to give some few mentions here. I listened to a few songs off from a Tankard, Chemical Evasion. My favorite song off of that is Total Addiction. There's actually some more Tankard albums, but those are the 3 albums I'm just going to mention for it. And this is the part 2 off from Thrash metal albums, from American Thrash to the German Big Four. In part 3, I'm going to do some more German Thrash albums and do international Thrash next. Well, for stars for that, which will be Exhumer, Vendetta, and Mekong Delta. And even Protector as well. That's for German Thrash. It didn't go on to like some South American and even some international Thrash too. So this is Mr. Darkmare here to tell you long live metal. Oh, thanks for 100 subscribers. That means a lot. If you like more videos after that, subscribe, like, and comment. So, for a second time, this is Mr. Darkmare. Well, I'm going with metal. This is Mr. Darkmare here to tell you about Thrash Metal Albums Part 3. I almost did like video back around last Sunday, but I went ahead to do a short video for Killbot and Gore Attack because, well, he pretty much reached 10 years. While for this one, I'm on around about like 4 months, which I'm way behind all the ones that inspired me. So, I really have for Thrash Metal Albums Part 3, from German thrash albums, which is continued all the way to international thrash. And then maybe some new wave thrash. I'll probably do like Part 4. Okay? Starting off, which is Exhumer, Possessed by Fire, and Rising from the Sea. Now, for this one, I actually like Possess. I mean, not Possess. Exhumer. Sorry. But my favorite album is Possessed by Fire. Although Rise from the Sea is a good one, I actually enjoy Possessed by Fire. Next one is Grinder, with a few albums, but I forgot what this one album is called, but it has this one cloud thing for it. One is Protector, Shedding of the Skin, in which that one is a good one. That's the one I actually enjoy. Then there's like Paradox, Heresy, and Collision Course, but I actually enjoy Heresy a bit more. I'm like thinking some other German thrash albums. Of course, there's Death Row because I haven't listened to it yet. There's Vendetta with the album Brain Damage. That one's a good one. That one is incredibly good. Those are like the German thrash albums I can't think of at the moment. More precise, those are actually the German thrash albums that I actually listen to. Now on the way to international thrash, and I know that German thrash albums are actually kind of short. The only Brazilian thrash metal band I've heard was Sepultura, before they went on to go like groove metal and new metal. Well, for this one, Sepultura started out as thrash, with albums like Morbid Visions, Schizophrenia, Beneath the Remains, Arise, and especially Chaos AD. I don't know if like anyone says like Chaos AD is not a thrash metal album, but it's an album that was released by a thrash metal band, in which that album has like incorporated with some groove elements. It's not a bad album. Morbid Visions and Schizophrenia are really good albums too. Beneath the Remains and Arise are really very good albums. But my personal favorite has to be Arise. I actually like the Arise album a bit more. Then there's Corner, R.I.P., Punishment for Decadence, No More Color, Mental Vortex. Not to include Grin, but if I had to do, it's an okay album. Mental Vortex is good. R.I.P. is good. Punishment for Decadence is good. especially for the song Mass Jackal. But my personal favorite is No More Color with the song Died by My Hand, and some other songs too. Which that band's from Switzerland, not Sweden. Then there's Celtic Frost with albums like, for one, Morbid Tales and the Megatheron. Which for that one, my favorite one is to Megatheron because of the song Circle of the Tyrant. Now, continuing on that side, in the UK, there's Venom with albums like Welcome to Hell and Black Mo. I actually enjoyed both albums. But if I have to choose, Welcome to Hell. Even for that album, it's Pro Thrash. Then there's Eccentrics with Shattered Existence and For Whose Advantage. I actually enjoy For Whose Advantage anyway. With those kind of albums, it's actually a really, really good start. There's Onslaught, which has that 1985 album called Force, I think. That's a good one. And let's see. In Canada, there's Annihilator, which has like Alice in Hell and Never Neverland. That's only 2 albums that I'll listen to. But my personal favorite has to go with if you want to ask or comment on the video, Never Neverland. Last night I listened to that album. I love it. Then there's like Razor, Shotgun, Justice, and Violent Restitution. And some other albums too, but I enjoy Violent Restitution more. Voivod, War and Pain, War, Killing Technology, Dimension Hatros, and another album. I actually enjoy Killing Technology more. I haven't listened to Sacrifice yet. And which for that, those are like international thrashing bands I listen to. However, this one, I would probably add like some international thrash. Well, I mean, new wave thrash. Anyways, Havoc's, Burn, Time Is Up, Unnatural Selection, Confirmicide, and V. My personal favorite album is Time Is Up because of that song Killing Tendencies. I actually love that one. With Warbringer, the only album I listened to was Woe to the Vanquished. That was a good one. War Without End is a really good one as well. The Power Trip, Nightmare Logic is the only one. I enjoyed Nightmare Logic. For Municipal Waste, Waste 'Em All, Solid Punishment, and Art of Bargain, those are really good albums right there. But my personal favorite one is the EP album, Last Erasure. Evil, their debut is a good one. It's a really, really good one. Lich King, Only Born in the Bomb. I love the songs like I Go on the System. Oh, that 6th track before Combat Mosh. That's a really good one. You know, for that song goes like that song. And their cover of Agents of Steel. Anyways, Let me think of like some other Thrash metal albums. Thrash Wall, that was a good one. The Mind Taker album too. Then there's Toxic Holocaust. Like the albums I enjoy was one with the Wolves. Then there's Chemistry Consciousness. But I actually enjoy one album that has like songs like Mr. Cross and Endless Armageddon and some other songs too. And that's the one I actually enjoy more. And of course, there's Buckaloo. Those are the new wave of Thrash albums I could think of. And then there's Buckaloo. I actually enjoyed Buckaloo. Which her debut album, Buckaloo, is a good one. Shifting Terror, Gorilla Clops, and Dust We Trust, and Eyes Are Raw. That's a good one. That's a really, really good one. If you actually like these videos, then I'm sorry for like doing like this for it. I have to think of some albums for it. Just to say. However, if you like these videos so much, give a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I want this channel to grow. And I want to continue to do more thrash metal and death metal albums, or even some other metal genres. But I'm not going to do like grunge, deathcore, metalcore, or trap metal. Not even new metal. Not even new metal. Although it's an okay genre, but the other 4 genres I'm not going to do. So, anyways, give a like, subscribe, and a comment. And however, I will do like a big video which has all 3 parts, because this is the final part of the video. So, this is Mr. Dark Mare on Good Metal.